What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Olaf from Green Roads Real Estate and we help foreign investors to buy property in Spain and also in the United States. In this episode we discover a new market. Last time we did Columbus, Ohio, and now we're going to go to Cleveland, Ohio. We're going to look at the pros and cons of this market, if it's worth it, and we're going to also do a deal deep dive to see what numbers can you actually get in Cleveland. So let's look at the map where Cleveland is located. Cleveland sits on the southern shore of Lake Erie, part of the Great Lakes region. It's the second largest city in Ohio with about 360,000 people in the city and over 2 million in the metro area. The city has reinvented itself from a heavy manufacturing economy to a diverse economy, from healthcare to biotech to sports and entertainment and education. So let's jump at the numbers and let's check out how the housing market of Cleveland looks like today. The median home price is around $125,000 to $150,000. Compared to the national median average of over $400,000, it's one of the most affordable big cities in the United States. Then look at the rental prices. The average rent is about $1,200 to $1,400 a month, and this of course depends on the neighborhood and property type. So why is it good? The rent to price ratio is very good. You can find properties over the 1% rule. So properties where the rent covers 1% of the purchase price. And yeah, this is very difficult to find in other markets. Cleveland, it's easier to find higher cash flowing properties than Columbus because the prices are a bit lower. Then Cleveland is also located like Columbus in the state of Ohio. So it's a pro landlord state. It's easy to evict tenants, no rental caps, no high taxes, no red tape. It's just easier to be a landlord and operate your real estate business over there. Cleveland has seen a steady appreciation of 5 to 7% per year. It's not like that hot as the other markets like Miami, Austin, LA, San Francisco, that the appreciation is sky high. It's not really a market to do like fast flips. I mean, you can still do flips, but of course it's not like luxury flips like San Francisco or LA. Or Las Vegas, for example. But Cleveland is a very good market for steady appreciation and a long-term buy and hold. Let's have a quick overlook at the economy and the job market because jobs drive the housing demand. So first, the healthcare. The Cleveland Clinic and university hospitals employ 10,000s of people. Then education. Case Western Reserve and Cleveland State University attracts thousands of staff, creating rental demand. Sports and entertainment. The Cavaliers, Guardians, and Browns bring in tourism and local pride. Manufacturing logistics, Cleveland still benefits from a central location and access to shipping routes. Yes, let's now do a deal deep dive and check out some properties in the Cleveland area. These are real deals, real numbers, so let's check them out. This is the first property. It's a duplex, it's a turnkey duplex in Canton, and that's not in Cleveland itself. I will show you on the map where it is. So you can see it's the north of Canton. There is Cleveland. So it's 1 hour of Cleveland. So yeah, it's not the real Cleveland property, but it's in the area of Cleveland. I just got this deal, so let's check out this property. It's already under contract, but let's just go over the numbers and see how it would work. Let's first check how this property looks like. Okay, it's a duplex. Exterior looks good. For the rest, inside, yeah, nice floor. Kitchen is basic. But for the rest, everything looks good. According to the realtor, it's a turnkey property, so no need of renovation. Of course, always have to check and verify if that's true. So let's go over the numbers. Yeah, so I mean the listing price is $140,000. Just for the sake of it, we buy it for the listing price. So the purchase price is $140,000. Building type is a duplex. The neighborhood is a grade C. We finance this property as a non-foreign resident, so for national. Maximum loan to value is 75%. Interest rates are a bit higher. Up to today it's around 7%. So I just put 75% loan to value, 7% interest rate. So the loan will be $105,000, down payment $35,000 only. The monthly mortgage will be around $700. And let's look at the rent. So this unit is already rented. and makes $1,725 a year. We also put some vacancy over there. So let's say effective gross income is $19,000. Then we have the property tax. It's a bit low, it says $950. That's according to the county. So take into account, it could be a bit higher because $950 is a bit low in my opinion, but it states it's $950. Okay, insurance $1,200, maintenance repairs, put $2,000. Property management is 10%, another $2,000. So total expenses around $6,000 a year. $19,665 minus $6,220 is $13,445 net operating income. Very good. Let's look at the net positive cash flow. Is around $422 per month. So cash invested, yeah, $38,000. Your cash on cash return is 13%, cap rate 9.6%, DSCR of 1.6. So yeah, very positive cash flow of $422 a month, over 13% cash on cash return. So yeah, this is a very good cash flow deal. Is it a very good appreciation play? Yeah, of course a duplex is harder to sell to end buyers because yeah, most buyers are investors or someone that's gonna house hack it. So yeah, maybe this property won't appreciate that much, but hey, it's cash flowing very good with a 7% interest rate. So imagine if the rates go down again to 3-4%, your cash flow is just gonna grow and you pay off the loan, maybe add some value in the long term, have some small appreciation, you can refi. So in my opinion, this is a very good investment if you just want to go for cash flow. And yeah, if you just look for only $35,000 down, you just have already like a rental property in the area of Cleveland, and it's a duplex. So if one tenant leaves, you also have the other one. It's kind of difficult that both units will be vacant at the same time, so that's the advantage of a duplex. So again, yeah, it's a good cash flow play, maybe not the best for appreciation, but it depends what your investment strategy is. Okay, let's look now at the other property I have. Yeah, so this one is in Cleveland. It's a single family house. It's turnkey, and it's a 4-bedroom and 1 bathroom. Doesn't say the square feet on Zillow, but let's check it out. Yeah, outside looks very good. Inside is turnkey, just basic. It's not all too luxury. Windows look good from the pictures. Personally, I don't like this color, but hey, if it's rentable, it works. Yeah, it looks all very good. Okay, let's now go over the numbers of this property. Yeah, so it's a single family. Let's say we buy it for the listing price, $135,000. I have here the square feet, it's 1,570 square feet, 4-bedroom, 1 bathroom. It's a neighborhood C+, and yeah, we use the same terms as with the other property. So we finance it, and the minimum amount you can actually finance is like $100K. So this will be the lowest purchase price you can have as a property, as in for national. So yeah, the loan is $100,000 and down payment $33,000. Monthly mortgage $6,675 and the debt service $800. Okay, let's check the income. Current rent is $1,375. Vacancy rate of 5%. We put that in effective gross income is $50,675 a year. Property taxes are $2,000. Insurance $1,200, maintenance repairs $1,500, 10% property management fee. So we have a total expenses of $6,409, and then a net operating income of $9,266 a year. Net positive cash flow of $97 a month. So this is not very high, so maybe it would be better, more wise for this property to use 65% or 70% loan to value, put a little bit more cash. But with this property it's a bit more difficult because the minimum loan amount needs to be $100K. So yeah, maybe you can make the property a bit nicer to bump up that rent, because otherwise your monthly positive cash flow is just $97 a month. Again, this is with high interest rates, so if the rates go down, your net cash flow will go up. So if we look at the returns, yeah, it's definitely way lower than the duplex we saw before. But the advantage of this property is that we can sell it to an end buyer because it's a single family house. So the appreciation will be probably way more than a duplex. Also, if you put nicer finishes in the home, you can appreciate it more. Or if you buy a fixer-upper, like a similar single family house, yeah, you can add instant equity. I just chose this property, but there are many different options where we can add value to. And there are a lot of different opportunities in the Cleveland. These are just two simple examples. One single family, one duplex, just to show you what kind of numbers can you expect. Of course, there are always better deals or worse deals. This is just two simple examples. But the fact is, you can find high cash flowing properties in the area of Cleveland. So that's very interesting. Now, it's not all sunshine in Cleveland, of course. Many properties are old, maybe 80 to 100 years old, so they require a lot of maintenance. Another thing is the tenant pool. If you are in C-class neighborhoods or D-class neighborhoods I would avoid, to be honest. But if you go to C-class neighborhoods, yeah, you work with Section 8 tenants, so the lower income household of America. So tenant screening is very important, having a very good property management company that makes sure, you don't get any crazy tenant into your house that's going to destroy everything. So tenant screening is very important. So working with a good property management company is key, so they can get good tenants that take care of your house and stay there for the long term. So yeah, Cleveland also has its risks. I would say older properties that can have potential problems and a lower quality of tenants if you compare it to other markets. For example, I would say Columbus has maybe a better quality pool of tenants compared to Cleveland. So is Cleveland, Ohio worth buying real estate? In my opinion, if you look for high cash flowing properties, Cleveland is a very good place to buy. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about Cleveland, Ohio? Do you own some real estate over there? Or are you considering to buy real estate in the United States? Then you can check out my website, greenroadsrealestate.com. You can schedule a call with me and we can see how we can help you further. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching. Actually, I'm heading to Cleveland, Ohio the end of October. So if you're over there, let's have a chat, let's have a coffee. I like to meet other investors, real estate agents. So if you're in Cleveland, Ohio the end of October, let me know. Again, thank you so much for watching and see you next time.